Alright, now let's move on to creating the doors. We're going to create the doors now, so we're going to get started on that right now. Let's get onto side view. Let's take this. Let's go into edit mode, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to take these vertices here. Let me just zoom in real quick. These vertices that go all around it like that, we're going to take it. So I'm going to take all of it, and I think it selects all the way around, and we're going to press Shift and D like this, and we're going to press P and separate the selection. So let's get out of that. Let's take this. Let's get onto the side view, and let's go into edit mode. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take all of the vertices over here. So just right click all the way through that area. I'm going to move this forward to create the gap that we need. So to about, I think the gap we need should be about something about this much. I think that should be good. I'm just getting to solid view. Make sure I have the gap right, which I think I do. Let's just add in a little bit more. Just something small more, like that. Nice. That might be too big of a gap. So let's maintain the first, yeah. So like that. And let's move on up here as well. Let's take all of these. So take all of these right here. And let's pull that. Let's pull that in the y-axis also back about the same amount we did on that side. That should be good. Alright, so that didn't actually help with this side, so we're gonna have to do that side separately by selecting this from there all the way to, I don't know. First off, let's take, let me see, I think I moved the whole thing. Did I not? No, I didn't. Okay, so I just moved a little bit of it, so that is accurate. Now let's move on to this side. We're gonna select all of these. I keep pressing B. That's the selection for Blender 2.79. No, hold Control. No, is it Shift? Yeah, Shift. So just select all of those, press G and Z, move that down the same amount until the top is as much as the side, like that. So that is nice, goes all the way around the same distance apart, like that. Just move over here, yeah, that is about the same distance. And I'm going to move over here now. So let me select everything. I think the ones we need to move is this all the way to that one. Let's move it in the y-axis a little bit like that. That goes all the way through nicely like that. Yeah, so I'm just going to take this one, I'm going to pull that back a little bit more like that, just to fix that area. And finally we're going to do it for the bottom. So I'm going to select all of these. There it is, another B. So let's move this let's move this up about the same distance as we think we did around the side, and I think, yeah, that creates the gap all around it just the way we want it, except, yeah. So let me just try moving a few things around just to kind of keep the curve more consistent as much as it should be, nicely like that. Just keep moving it around. Do the same in all corners. Do the same over here until you have it nice and rounded like that. And take a look at this side too. Yeah, definitely move that too. So do the same over here, nice and round. Let's move here and see. Just pull this back a little bit. Take this, pull that back a little bit. Let's move up here. Let's pull this down a little bit. Pull that down as well. So I'm going to pull all of these down in the z-axis. Just a little bit. I'm going to move up here. Let's pull this up. Pull this up. Let's take this and pull this up a little bit. Same with that one. That should help go around nicely. So that is good. Let's get back into solid view. Alright, so So that's looking good. Now what we're going to do is to bring back the main bodyguard mesh like this. And let's go into edit mode. We're going to select all of these. So just select this vertex and move all the way down here. Select that one, hold down Control and Shift and select all that as well. Press Shift and D and press P to separate the selection. Now we're going to hide the bodyguard again. So just hide it. Take this, move that to the main mesh collection right here. I think we have a bunch of bodyguards here. Did I not rename that? Not quite. So we'll rename them after we finish this. So let's get in here and what do? Let's just take the vertex that we have in here, this singular one, and then take this one and let's press Ctrl and J to join them. Now with them joined, press Ctrl and I, hide the other ones. Let's get onto the side view now. Let's start doing this. So first off, what I want to do is, let's start from the bottom area. Alright, so I want to take, let me get into wireframe. I want to take this and that, press Alt and M, say at last. Take this and that, Alt and M, say at last, like that. I'm going to do the same thing here. Take this and that, Alt M at last. This and that, Alt M at last, like that. So that is looking good. I'm going to do the same thing here. Take each of these and merge them to the last, each and every single one. And one more. I'll do the same thing on the other side. Now since we already have the command input there, so we've already input the command that merge at last, so we can repeat the command by pressing Shift and R. Alright, we don't need to press Alt and M again, so just select those two and press Shift and R like that. Shift and R, just like that. Alright, so that merges them all together. So those were the crucial parts we needed to be merged together. Now this whole area here we can just put in our own fill. We can fill in our own faces, but these sides we actually needed them. It's why I took them from the main guide mesh and brought them here. I'll just start the display of this. Nice. Alright, so what we're going to do now, we're going to take, let's start the ones we want to take. We'll get into wireframe. I'm going to dissolve all of this. Press X and delete, no, including this one. Press X and delete the vertices, like that. And let's do the same here. These like this, these like that. Press X and delete the vertices. Do the same over here. And here, delete all those vertices. Nicely like that. I'm going to select all of these. Control minus. Delete those vertices until we have it there. So let's get onto the side view. I'm going to select this. Press Control plus, select all of that, delete those vertices. And let's bring back the fender. So I'll bring back let's bring back this one instead. The first guide mesh, this one. And let's go in here. I'm going to select the very innermost edge loop, not the one on this side. So if we can select this one, press Ctrl and plus until it has them all. Okay, just one more. Select it like that, all the way to, not the ones on the inside, just from the outside here to this side. And press Shift and D and just move that in the Y axis all the way to here. And press P and separate that selection. So let's get out of that. We're going to hide that one again. We'll just hide it. Let's get onto the side view. So I'm going to take this and then now I'm going to press Ctrl and J to join them. Let's go in here, take all of this. Let's go into wireframe. Let's first of all make sure it lies on it on the side here. On this side. So press G and then Y. So it falls on it nice like that. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So first of all I'm going to take all of these edges here, all of these ones, to almost the other side and dissolve those edges. Let's change it back to vertex again. And let's select all of this, move it in the Y axis all the way to there, like that. So that is where we want it to be. That is looking good. Nice. So we just have to fill in the faces now. So I'm just gonna go into wireframe real quick, and first things first, let me take this one, press G twice, let's slide it down to about here, slide this up, and I think I don't know, let's put one in here, and then let's take this one and slide it up to about here, and slide this up to about here. Let's take this, I'll just add one in there, slide this down to about here, take this, slide this down to about the middle, like that. So we're going to take these four and press F, take these two and press F twice, like that. So that is the first step. And let me just take these from here all the way to there. Let's just press G twice, and let's slide this until it aligns with this one. And yeah, let's do the same thing here until it aligns with the one below it, right there, like that. We're gonna do the same thing here, press G twice, line it up. I'm using the grid lines for help right now, so I'm not exactly eyeballing it, I'm using the grid lines for help. So for example, this one, you can see it's almost on the side of the grid line here, so I just press G twice and make sure make sure this one also folds in the same place. Like this, press Ctrl and R, put 2 in there, like that. And this one is almost there, let's just move it a little bit to fall in there, like that. Ctrl and R, add in 2 of it. Now I'm going to take these 4 and press F, not G. Take these 2 and press F all the way to almost the end, like that. Let's get onto the side view. We're going to take these 2 now and press F. And let me see. Add one more in here. Oh, first off, let's take these 2 and press F once, and yeah, let's move all the way down here. Let's take these 2 and press F, but we're gonna slide it up, so just slide it up. And probably just take these 2, press S and Z and type in 0, so they're a straight line like that. But I'd rather this moved up a little bit to about there. I'm going to take this, press G twice, move that up here. I'm going to slide these down a little bit as well. Put 2 in the middle, like so. Take these 4 and press F. I'm just going to slide this. Just take these 2, press S and Z and type in 0. I'm going to do the same thing here. Slide this up first to match it closely, and then S and Z and type in 0, just like that. So what I'm going to do next, take these 4 and press F, and take these 4 and press F. Nice. So let's just move these up. Let's move them up. Let's move that up, and let's bring this also up like that. And let me see. Alright, let me just take this, delete that vertex. I'm going to take this, dissolve that edge, and let's put in 2. Yeah, I think 2 should be enough. Let's put 2 in here, and let's take these 4 and press F. And I'm just going to put one more in here, like this. Take these 2 and press F twice. Take these 2 and press, no, hold on. Just something you have to do here. Take this one, let's press G twice and slide it back, and then let's put one more in here. Slide it forward a little bit to about here. Let's take these and slide them back a little bit more. Take these 2, press F twice, like that, to fill it in nicely. Alright, let's do the same thing here. Just take these 4 and press F, Ctrl and R3 here, match it with this one. And let's just put one more, or 2. Yeah, let's put 2 in the middle, like that. Let's put 1 in here. And let's take this 2 and press F all the way to there. And we're going to take this 2, press F until it fills it to that one. And we're going to add in 3 and just slide this back to about here. Take this 2 and press F all the way to there, like that. That is looking good so far. And what is next? Let me take this one, slide it up to about there. Take this, slide that up to about here. And what next? Let's align these with the ones on the top first. So let's take all of these, from here to there, like that. Let's change the pivoting point back to boundary box, and let's align this. Let's align it with the one here first, like this. I'm gonna press Control and R through here, align it with the one here next, like that. Do the same thing over here. Take this, move it out to align with that one. Let's do the same over here. Align it with this one. Press Control and R through the middle, add in 2 of it. Make sure this one is aligned first. Deselect that one, and make sure this one is aligned next, like that. So that's what we're gonna keep doing. Just add in 2. Slide this back until it is aligned here. Deselect that. Slide these back until it is aligned here. Nice. Do the same thing over here. This one just has to move out a little bit, and we're gonna move this in to about the middle. And let's have this one align with the side here. So I'm just gonna pull that back to here. Press Control and R through the middle to align with that one. So let's take these 4 and press F. I'm gonna take these 2 now and press F all the way to there, like that. So that's looking good so far. Take these 4 and press F. Pull one through the middle. Just slide it forward a little bit to about the center where it needs to be. And take these 2, press F twice. Add one more through the middle here. Same distance. Press F twice. And what next? Alright, now let's align them on the Z side this time. I mean on the Z axis. And this one's already aligned with this, so we're gonna align this one next. So press G and then Z. Align it with this one. Do the same thing over here, G and then Z. Align it with that one. And finally take this one, G and Z. Align it with this one. Let's make sure we have the same amount on this side. So I'm just gonna press Control and R through here. I'm not sure. But let's just press G twice. And slide this up until it is about equal distance with it. Like that. I'm gonna take this, press G twice and slide it even farther to match with this one over here. Very nice. So I'm just gonna take this, press G. I'm gonna move that up to the center a little bit like that. Alright, that should look good. I'm gonna take this as well, move that up a little bit to the center. And now I'm gonna take this, press G twice. Let's align it with the next one next to it, like that. And let's press, no, we already have one here, so press G twice, align it with it like that. And now we're going to take these 2 and press F all the way to the down here, like that. Let's do the same thing on the other side, except we have to fill this first. Add in an edge loop through here. Let's move this to fall on the line like that. And press F twice. I think we have, yeah, let's drop the viewport of the subdivision to 2, not 4. I think that was why my work was running slow. Yeah, that was the reason. Alright, so what is next? Let's press Control and R through here. Let's just add in 1. And let me see. Let me press Control and R through here. Match with that one. Match with this one. Let's take this, slide that out to here. Control and R through here. Nice. So we're gonna align most of the vertices with this. Let me just add one more in here to align it with that one. Take this and press F. And press F all the way almost to the other side to about here, Let's take these as well. Press F. And how much do we need? Let me see. If I put one in here, that fills this area perfectly for us. Now let me see how much do we need here. We have more vertices than we need, so let me just merge this at the last. First let me slide this close to there, and let me merge this at the last one over here. So that should be good. We could just take these ones here. I'm going to take all of these, deselect that one, deselect this, and let's just press G twice and slide this forward to about here. Let's take all of these as well, press G twice, slide that back to about here, and you guessed it, we're going to add in an edge loop through here, like that. Alright, that's looking good. Let me just move this forward to here, move this also here, and select these two and press F twice. So all that face is filled now. I'm just going to select, let me see, let's dissolve these edges here. Let's add in 3 instead of 2. And let's dissolve these vertices here. Let's add in 3 like that accordingly. Take these 4 and press F and just slide these up. Take these 2, press F, and let's add in the extra edges that we need. So put one in here like that. Let's dissolve this one. Nope, for edges. Select these 2 and press F. Well, not twice. So I'm gonna slide this back a little bit, and we're gonna, I'm not sure if that is a good idea though. What are we gonna do? So that is going to cause a little bit of a problem, unless let's press Ctrl and R3 here, press E, and let's align it with this side. Let's do the same thing here, press E, align it with the bottom side, do the same thing here, press E, align it with that side. So take these 3, press Alt M, and merge it at the last like that to wrap around it. Do the same thing here, merge it at the last like that. And just make sure the spaces are consistent. They're consistently equal, like that. Sorry for my voice, guys. I'm a little tired. Alright, so let's do the same thing over here now. Press E, and let's align it with that side. Take these 2, or these 4, and press F. And take these 2 and press F. Take these 2 here as well, and press F all the way, like that. So that fills the whole area now. All that we're left to do is to create this door area that we have here. But first, let me take all of these, slide it back. Let's just slide that back. And let's take all of these, press G twice, press E, and let's slide this back to about here. And I'm gonna take this. Let me slide this here instead. Take this, slide this here, and just press Ctrl and R3 here. Now let's go into wireframe real quick. I'm going to take this, let's slide that back a little bit more, like this. We're going to take all of these, and let's just press X and delete those vertices, alright? So we have enough space for the hole that we're seeing here now. So what we're going to do is adding is it a cube? Yeah, let's add in a cube. So press Shift and S, choose cursor to select it, and add in a cube, okay? I know it's let me just disable the mirror modifier's clipping. Put that off and scale this down and enable that again. So let's get onto the side, and let's scale this down to fit the frame like this, and let's select the faces on either side. So the face here and the face here. Press X and delete those faces. Now we're going to change back to edges. So we're going to select this edge, that edge, this edge, and this edge, and let's minimize the mirror modifier, minimize the bevel modifier, and let's put up the subdivision surface. Let's get onto side view, and let's scale this to fit the area first. So we're going to scale this to fit the area first, and just scale this to here. Scale it in the y-axis as well to fit the area, like that. Scale it down a little bit. Alright, so with that, now we're gonna go in here and let's get onto the side. I'm gonna press Ctrl B to bevel this. Alright, so you can see what is happening now. So I'm gonna add in, I don't know, maybe five cuts like that. So make sure it falls on it like that and left click to confirm it. Okay, hold on, there's something I did wrong. First, let's take a look at how much vertices we have around this, and that is 18 vertices. Alright, so we have 18 vertices, and right now we only have 4 on either side. So let's get onto the side and let's press Ctrl and B. Let's bevel this again. So you can see it gives us that 5, and if we had to calculate this, right now we have 18, which means right now we have vertices on the inner area to be 1, 2, 3. I'm counting with my eye right now because I have the bevel enabled. Okay, so I don't want to disable that, so I'm counting with my eye right now, but you get what I mean once I finish. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That is too much, so let's drop that down by 1. And let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that leaves us with 2 more on either side. So let's drop that down again to only 1. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I think we can do with that. So let's confirm that. Alright, so we're going to go with 12 like that. And just get onto the side view. Let's enable the, what do you call it? Let's enable that thing. I'm just going to wireframe, make sure this actually falls on it. So undo all of that. Let's enable this. First, let's go into the side view and let's do the bevel again. So we need 3 of it, just like that, all the way here. And now we have, was it 15? Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12. Okay, so if we have 12, we need, is it 4 more? Because we have 18. 12, so we need, no, we need 6 more. So 6 more, 6 divided by 12 doesn't seem right. So let me see, if I put 2 here, if I put 1 here, no, 2 here, 2 here, 1 here, 1 here. So let's try putting 2 here, 2 here, let's put 1 here and 1 here, like that. So we're going to have to try that and see. So I'm going to take all of these, delete those vertices, and I'm going to move this back to fall in here. So with that selected, select this inner one as well. Press the spacebar and type in bridge. So just type in bridge and you should see bridge edge loops. So select that one and it bridges the edge loops for you nicely like that. So I'm going to take all of these, I'm going to scale it out like this. I'm going to press F and insert it in a little bit like that. Press X and delete those faces again. Alright, so that is looking nice. I'm going to get to the side view now. Go into edit mode. Go into vertex select mode. Select all of these vertices here, all of these ones, to the bevel area, including the ones below it, to this area. No, I should have held down shift. So just hold on shift and select all of those as well. Alright, now let's bring back the guide, the body guide like this. Get onto the side. Let's change the element here to face. Make sure project individual elements is enabled. Press G, hold control and press enter. Now hide the body guide mesh again, just hide it, and yeah, that is coming out very nicely. So let's move on to the side. Select this inner one, press Ctrl and plus till you have all of these ones selected, and pull that out about the same amount as the others, nicely like that. So I don't know if that is accurate just like the others unless I bring back the fender, and yeah, I think it's about equal, so we'll keep it there. Let's put the fender back off and let's go in here. So we're going to go into the vertex group here. I'm going to remove this from the vertex group, press Ctrl and I. We'll add the rest in there, so click on assign, and let's add in a shrink wrap modifier real quick. So we're going to go in here, add in a shrink wrap modifier. The target is the body guide and group, vertex group, like that. That gives us that nice soft bevel on that bulge over there. So this is bringing out the space for us, but I'm gonna have to end here because it's almost 30 minutes. So we'll continue in the next video I'm trying to finish off the rear doors as well. So I'll see you guys in the next video, but make sure you save first, and let's see how this is already looking with the other panels. So just bring back the other panels, and you can see we left enough space around it, so that's looking good. You can see how nice that goes around it very nicely. Yeah, so that is looking good for sure. It's looking very good. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next video.